you ready? Let's go
Yes,
live.
I
Are you
am.
ready?
Live yet?
I don't know. Let's go. Let's do it. What's up, guys?
Are we live?
Man, I feel like crap.
My mom just told me that
I've been having some
her ankle.
serious colds, some body ache and muscles.
You already told me that.
It's up in my nasal. So
She
yeah,
just told me.
I think I'm gonna be over it soon.
Oh, okay. Well.
Told her.
Oh, you said she sprung it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we are live though, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to the wife about her mom falling down. I'm sorry.
Oh, you gotta watch that. Why didn't you catch her?
Well, she was all the way in Portland, Oregon.
You should have reached your hand out and catched her.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should
I
have
know.
been
I
like,
can stretch. I can
who's
stretch.
that,
my
Stretch
back.
Armstrong, or that Fantastic Four dude.
Well, you know what I always tell people, that cigarettes will get you.
You gotta,
She had to go out and have a smoke, so on her way out, she didn't pay attention. She
gotta
had to
catch her.
down, so she went down.
You got to catch her, man, when she falls. Become Stretch Armstrong and just stick your hand out there. Oh, you didn't.
I told her if she would have quit smoking, she wouldn't have fell.
But anyway, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the chat. I said hi to a few of the people in the chat. Also, Wendy is here. Amy Harrell is here as well. Hello.
Miss Ida, I see you. Hello to you, too.
Miss Ida is even here. And she asked me, she says, what's on the schedule for the night? And I replied back, depends on
it's
the
the Ida show. That's what's on the schedule. It's the Ida show.
Yeah. So we, I don't know. You want to ask Ida if she wants to come up? Ida, you want to come up?
Ida, would you love to come up and visit with us?
I can put the chat right in here for you, dear. I don't mind. She's probably on her computer at home. She's probably not ready. Oh, no, she's saying, sure, here it is. Now, this guys, is just for Ida. We're going to let her up. There you go, Miss Ida. And as soon as Ida clicks on that and gets up, I'm deleting it so nobody else can use it. Because I won't let nobody else up. Just
okay, everybody click on it all at once.
Well, then Ida won't be able to get up here. So, guys, we're going to talk about silver's finally broke away from that 30 to 31 range. It's broke above 32. Gold has went up to
over 27, guys. We broke over 27. Here she is. Well, we can't see you, Miss Ida.
Ida. Oh, she's probably at home.
Okay, you gotta hold on a minute. I gotta go in the other room. I'll be messing up with David's game. Hang on.
Okay. Hey, Big Rocky, Ty McFadden. Hello. Well, we got a special guest here tonight, Miss Ida. She normally has a morning show. Hey, whoever just left better come back because we don't want you to leave because Miss Ida come up here. But yeah, she does a morning show every.
I'm going in the coin room and talk about St. Jude's.
There you go. She's going to talk about St. Jude's.
Yes, we can talk about St. Jude's, but
just us up here.
But you know, I can't see her. I'm talking to
She's all right. So, guys, if you have any questions, please begin your questions with 3 question marks. We'll highlight them and answer them to the best of our ability. And yeah, I guess that's about it. It's all the rules I ask of you. Pretty simple.
You know, every morning when I go on Miss Ida, she always tells me, turn your camera on.
Oh, that's just wrong, Mike. Now you're harping on me about it. So the chat kind of leads into whatever kind of questions you guys talk about, and we try to, answer them to the best of our ability.
Okay, I'm back.
You are? I don't see you. I'm going to do what Mike was doing.
You really want to see me?
Doesn't matter. You're good either way.
Hang on, I'll give you a quick
yeah, I think you ought to turn your camera on. You always make me turn mine on.
There you go.
That ring looks familiar, Ida.
There it is. Best it gets.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've never been in that room.
Yes, you have.
Hey, it's my story. I can stick to it,
Hello, Michael. If you.
I got to find, I'm not going to be able to stay long because when my battery dies, I'll have to leave.
Okay, here's a question. I don't know if Miss Ida can answer, but I'm sure Mike could. What would a dealer pay for a 1998 Platinum 4-coin proof set in OGP? Of course, it's got box and papers because it's OGP. 1.85 ounces. 49's fine platinum.
Do I look like a coin dealer?
Yes, you do.
Well,
You got
that's
all the
why I
boxes
said I'm not
behind
sure
you.
if
We
you
thought
gave
you
her
was
a-
going to.
I'm a St. Jude beggar.
Proof platinum doesn't bring the same premiums as this individual coins because you got all four of them at the same time, but it still brings above melt, does it not?
Yeah, we pay between 75 and 100 over.
75 and 100 over per ounce.
Depends on how nice. Now, I have had people send me sets where they had them in a hot and cold room, and they was kind of like a little cloudy. Them there, I usually call them up, and I'm going to pay melt at that time. So make sure that they are nice and not all cloudy and stuff.
And we have my lovely wife in here, Mrs. Coin Crew says, St. Jude's!
Hey, don't.
What's up with this St. Jude's I keep hearing about, Ida? For
No, I
those people in the
know.
chat that
Well,
don't know,
Isn't that
This
the?
coin crew don't know nothing about St. Jude's.
Oh yeah, she does. She just sent me a package I got in the mail today from Coin Crew, with a lot of different people. I'll show it tomorrow. I'll show everybody tomorrow what all came. It was a bunch.
I've had some coins come up missing. That might be them.
Well, listen, once they reach my hot little hands, done. They're going in the St. Jude's.
so the St. Jude, that's for the children. It's an auction you
Yeah.
hold once a year in March.
Guys, I am done bidding
That's
on
correct.
them. I've been outbidded all the way around.
Okay, Frank Bonds is asking, how much is Mike going to bid
I
on
just
the gold?
answered that.
Oh, did you? He's done bidding. But you
Yeah,
didn't say
guys.
what
I
you
mean,
wanted.
it didn't matter. They even contacted me and raised my limit up. They thought that was the problem. There was nothing wrong with my limit. But you know, when the thing's almost at 200,000, it's time to say goodbye.
So, Miss Ida, what was that you were showing? Jughead Jones.
Yeah, these
What
are
is that?
comic books. These are comic books. 75 cents. This one's they're all different prices.
Okay.
I mean, we even have some 3-cent ones. I mean, some 10-cent ones. And they're going to be going into the St. Jude's.
And when
all
is the
of-
St. Jude's auction going to be again?
It's going to be March the 15th, 2025. It's going to start at 10.
And what day is that?
That's on a Saturday.
That's
gonna
on a
start
Saturday
10
on
o'clock.
March 15th. Why do you guys do this to me when I'm on the road?
Okay, and for
Because
your
you're
info,
always on the
folks,
road, Mike. You're always on the road.
Well, I
We
think I'm
cannot-
going to do something, guys. I think I'm going to do something different this year. Miss Ida and I are going to talk earlier that day, and I'm going to put my bids in, and Miss Ida can put them up for me.
now since we're talking about
Since I
schedules
didn't
here,
get in too good the last round because it was so late, I'm going to do something different, Miss Ida. I am going to give you my bid numbers so you know what my numbers are, and
$1 million.
we'll see how many people get over them bids. You don't put my bid in until they get up by it.
Okay, since
Okay,
we're
so-
talking
You'll have
about
my bids on this stuff.
So,
since
in
we're
other
talking about
words, if you bid $100 and high bid is $15, I just go ahead and mark you as 100, right?
That's correct. That's what we're going to do. Guys, you guys gonna have to get in on that bidding because there's certain coins I'm gonna actually lay some numbers down, and them numbers are my numbers. So there you go.
okay, since we're talking about schedules for about the 7th, 8th time, I'm going to try to say this.
So sorry.
Christmas Eve and even the Sunday before that, we're not going to be live on Coin Crew.
I'll be
And
there.
I'm not. Yeah, he's going to be sitting up here waiting on Tuesday night on Christmas Eve. It ain't going to happen. I hope everybody enjoys their Christmas
Does
holiday.
he sound like Mr. Scrooge or what?
And on, I'm not even having an auction before Christmas. Also, St. Jude's is on the 15th, March 2025. We are not going to be auctioning on the 16th. So we don't want to interfere in case it runs 2 days over. We're already canceling it ahead of time.
It will run 2 days at least. It will.
Yes, it usually does. And Mud Swat, Miss Ida does 100% of the proceeds go to St. Jude's.
Yes, this is what happens. You have to, and we'll get Charles or somebody. We'll put up the video in a minute, but you have to register prior to bidding. And
I can't do that.
it doesn't hurt you. It takes about 2 seconds. And then you have to, once you win an item, you pay for it immediately, and we will give you the website, and it goes directly to St. Jude's. There's no third party. No one else touches it. Nobody sees your credit information. Nobody sees your credit card. Nobody sees anything about you other than when you register, I'll get your address so I can ship the item that you won directly to you. That's it.
And also between now and then, we usually take a couple items on our.
Or you guys can do just like me, just go straight to St. Jude's, pay it, and forget about accidentally doing Mrs. Ida's channel, and then she calls you up and gets mad at you.
That's
and
right.
to help with the auction,
I accidentally did that, guys, so don't do that.
to help with Miss Ida's St. Jude's auction, we usually get a few items sent to us that we auction, where you'll also pay directly to St. Jude's, and we'll ship them to you. Sometimes we donate some stuff, and other times people send stuff for St. Jude's for us. And we do that before her auction.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do it during.
That's called a wallet.
And also,
what?
After St. Jude's auction, what's coming up in June, Ida? After your auction in June,
let me think. I think I know.
Let's hear it.
It's the Tulsa Coin Show. It's the Mid-America Tulsa Coin Show. Is that right?
No, it's we don't call it Mid-America Tulsa Coin Show.
Okay,
It's called the Tulsa Coin Show, which is the Oklahoma show that we put on every year.
Northeast Texas, Oklahoma Coin Show.
Yes, it's a good show. I'm there. Seeker's there. Usually Rob finds treasures. Raven, Ida. Sometimes Q&A, sometimes not. It depends on how they feel, I guess. I don't know. It depends on what their schedule's like. A lot more YouTubers. Copper Owl, teachers there. Whole bunch of
Stacker.
Mad Stacker. We even seen Bruce come up. Some of the guys just fly up to come visit us all, and that's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, we're going to start.
More people are coming up to be able to meet the people.
So
that
if you guys are needing a table, the tables are running out. You might want to get your table. Is that not correct, Mike?
That is correct. I would like to see more YouTubers there so we can keep calling it the YouTube meet and greet also.
And we're going to talk more about that show consistently starting in January on this channel.
Don't forget, this weekend is the Grapevine show. And if you do not have your St. Jude flyers, please go by there and pick one up. I heard that Mid-America is going to be delivering some to that show. And I wanted to say that so Miss Ida could hear it.
Miss Coincree says Party Pickle and B. Roos were there last June. They flew there. And they flew there just to see Miss Ida.
There's going to be a lot of Great Scott is going to be there.
He lives in Tulsa.
NGC is coming full staff, guys, is what they told me. I will be meeting again with them in January. I am actually going to their facility. My wife and we are taking a tour, and we're going to be at NGC's facility in January.
That's right.
I have to show y'all this.
What are you going to show us, Ida?
They're going to make a special label. So, guys, you got to be there. Send something in to be graded so you can get that label. And they will be releasing some new coins there. What is that?
Is that not adorable? That's a little kid.
Anaconda, man.
It's like a little lunch kit.
Lunch box.
It's a little one.
Now, is that for the St. Jude's auction?
Yeah, there's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 of them in the St. Jude's auction.
They all going to be like that?
I think one is asking, is NGC going to be doing
if you had a Superman one in there, I'd already automatically throw my $100 up.
I think I have.
She's going to.
I don't know. It might be. It may be Batman.
Oh no, it's got to be Superman. That's my favorite hero.
Now, is
Okay.
NGC going to be doing any grading at the show, or are they just going to be
Let's
accepting
put
submissions
Superman
like
on
last
here.
year? Mike.
There you go. Just write it on there. That'd be good enough for me. I'm
Okay,
not
Mike.
picky.
Mike,
You're easy, Mike.
Yes. Yes.
is NGC going to be doing any grading at the show, or are they just going to be accepting
Well,
submissions?
here, guys, I don't know. Remember last year, NGC, they weren't even going to take in submissions, and they all of a sudden did. This time here, I was in Baltimore, and they walked over to me. And this was Scott and a couple other the big shots from NGC, and they basically told me that we wanted to let you know we have considered your show, and we are coming. We're coming full staff. Usually, full staff means they're going to do something crazy while they're there.
So we'll see. You got to go to find out.
You have to go to find out. They know they do got a room there if they want it to use for grading. And we offered to give it to them free. We're not charging them for it. This is stuff I do to make it a better show for you guys. There's a lot of companies out there. Oh, you want an extra room? We're going to charge you. No, if I can get them to grade on site, I want them to have that extra room.
Okay, sounds interesting. That means Ty might come. Gold finally broke back above 2,700 this evening, which is a good thing. And silver finally broke above the $32 mark today after weeks. It's been weeks since it's seen those levels. What do you think about that, brother?
Well, I think that's a good thing. Considering I bought a whole bunch of gold in the last couple of weeks, I'm really happy to see them numbers go up. It makes me feel better.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, you're taking some time off, Ida, aren't you, right around Christmas time? What's going on?
I am going to take off after this show on the 18th. I am headed to Arkansas to see my children.
Now, where at in Arkansas is that again?
Fort Smith.
Is that where they're not going to have the Arkansas State Show?
No.
Yes. Okay, got it. I just wanted to make sure I knew exactly where it was at.
Keith.
Yes,
could
ma'am.
you make me a super mod so I can push a button?
How do
I just want to push one button.
I don't know how to do that. Here, I can make. I think you're already a mod. Type in the chat. See what we can do. Let's try something.
He's just.
But guys, we are going to be doing the Arkansas State Show. Mid America will not keep this show. We're going to give it back to the state after we get it going for them. But guys, it's going to be one that's going to move around the state of Arkansas. So even if it don't hit a certain area, don't give up. It's going to get there. And, just remember, I worked with the U.S. Mint. We got them to agree to come to the Arkansas State Show. So the very first one we put on, they will be there. The other thing is I was talking with the president of the club, and evidently it looks like the governor of Arkansas on that very first show would like to be there for the ribbon cutting and shake everybody's hands. So that's something good,
I think Ida was one.
She has a busy schedule, and she's going to show up there at the show. That'd be awesome.
And where is the very first show going to be?
Rogersville, Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if Roger lives there in Rogersville.
No,
actually, guys, they're both still in the draw. I haven't decided 100%. I want to put it in the bigger populated area if we can, which would be Rogers. But at the same time, if I can't get my dates, then we are going to Fayetteville, Arkansas, where they will give me my dates.
You mean Fort Smith?
Or Fort Smith, yes. Yeah. Fayetteville sounded pretty good, though, didn't it?
No, it's smaller.
Fayetteville don't have a big enough facility there, so you ain't got to worry about. We didn't even consider Fayetteville.
Oh, we're good. Good. And anyway.
It is between Fort Smith and Rogers.
Okay. So, also, guys, what about the hotel rooms? You want to make sure that if you're going to Tulsa, that you get your hotel rooms set up.
Yeah, we have most of the hotel blocked right now.
Okay.
I just made you a super mod, Ida. Unmodded,
super mod. Now
I don't
say
know what
something.
the supermodel can do, but it's
Boy, he just likes
managing
abusing you,
moderator.
don't he?
I
Making you
don't
a
even know
mod
what that
now?
means, Keith.
I don't either. I think you can do things that other mods can't do.
But
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
guys, uh,
So
the
you
the
need to
year
get
is
your
coming to
hotel
an
rooms.
end.
You need to get your tables for
Will
the
we see
Tulsa.
3,000? It's still possible. I mean, I mean, look what happened. It dropped down 200. Now it's back up 200. I mean, come on.
King
Anything's possible.
Collectibles is in the house.
I already posted him up here. He said hi to all of us.
And guys, if
Well,
you didn't get your gold flowing hair, Mid America's still got a few left.
next this coming Thursday, not tomorrow's Wednesday, Thursday, the 12th, they're doing Choice for Tots too, Keith. I know you know about that. So
They're doing what?
doing that.
What?
King
Who's doing
the
those?
Coin Tribe is doing Toys for Tots next Thursday. On the
I think we sent some stuff over there to him.
I'm sure you did. You do every year.
Yeah.
I have to tell you guys,
I'll give back, man.
Keith and Angel are big supporters of the kids, as is Mike. But I
was wondering if she's going to include me in there. It took her a second to even say that. I know where I rank now.
I'm trying. Hi, not for done. I'm trying. I don't want to get in too much trouble.
But you know, guys, everything that everybody does out there, that's a good thing. As long as you guys are really helping the places you say you are and put the money where it belongs. I'm a big supporter of all of it. It's just that I would like to see the money go where it's at. Miss Ida and I talked about this deal today. I see banks and stuff and stores that have these gift boxes for that Kids for Tots. And I was telling her, I was in the bank one day and I'm watching the girls from the bank go into that box looking to see what all was in there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't agree with that because I can't say 100% they were taking stuff out of there, but that's what it makes me feel like when I'm standing there in line watching people dig through this stuff that people gave out of the kindness of their heart for these little kids. Just keep your hands out. Let's send it where it needs to be.
Excuse me, guys. I don't mean to look or sound tired or anything, but I am a little under the weather, so I do apologize. It's not the impression I'm trying to give. I am trying to troop through this stream just for you guys.
He does look kind of like he's 90, maybe 95, but you know.
Yeah, I had to end the auction early on Sunday. I just couldn't keep going.
Yeah. Well,
anyway, guys,
Coach kicking.
things everybody does, keep it up to good work. Let's help it all we can. Let's help. You know, don't mean to break yourselves apart.
Especially those kids, yeah.
But anyway, I will be in Grapevine, Texas this weekend. I'm just walking the show, and I'm making sure some flyers get up there for Miss Ida's and our deal that we got going on with the kids and stuff. So we want the St. Jude things means a lot to me too. So that's why I do what I do.
Take a bag with you and say, "Here's your flyer. How much you're going to donate?"
Oh, you didn't tell me I had to do that too.
Yeah.
If you're going to give collectibles to charity, give them to the Salvation Army. They play it straight and they get stuff like that in their kettles. I heard a story one time that a Salvation Army got a 1 ounce gold Krugerrand in their little red Santa Claus thing outside Walmart.
Did Keith put it in there?
I didn't.
You know what? I got a
church in the paper. I read
area, and I think it's so great. Still today, nobody knows who keeps doing it, but somebody at the offering every year puts a gold coin in there, and they bring it into us, and they cash it in. And I just think it's so cool.
That is awesome. That is really, really awesome.
They always call me up. What's gold at today? And then I tell them and says, okay. Because I always told them I would always pay them 100% spot. I don't care if it's even a gold bar. I always told them I would do that for them.
Oh, for the charities, yeah.
For the charity. I
Yeah.
don't, I know some people, companies, and even us on certain things is paying back a spot right now because that's where it's at.
On
Not
the
crazy
12th,
back spot, but with something like that, I'll pay spot every day of the week because it's going for a good cause.
if you guys do participate in Toys for Tots on the 12th, Can says yes, payments go directly to Toys for Tots website. 4 years running, and Merry Christmas.
Yep, that's what I was telling y'all. There's no third party there. There's no third
When
party on St. Jude's.
when people do charity thing to make it all
Thursday, I'll be on the
transparent,
road. I'm sorry to say again.
to make everything transparent, they will usually have you pay directly to them, and they
Yeah.
have a way of checking to make sure you paid, so they
Yeah,
can send you.
I'll be heading to Texas. So guys, I hope that thing goes real good. I'm sorry I will not be attending that.
What's up,
Okay. I'll have to
007?
buy something in your name, Mike.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to get out of here.
You're
Guys,
not here. You just got here.
oh yeah, but y'all need to talk coins, and I'm not. Y'all would lose me in the field somewhere. But I wanted to
Oh,
Me
come
too
on.
today.
about St. Jude's, March the 15th, 2025. You can email me at bestofthebestcoincommunity.com to find out how you can send donations in. And you need to register. I'll send you all the information. And also, Toys for Tots is Saturday. No, Thursday.
Thursday.
Day after tomorrow. And also, you need to think about getting the table now for the Tulsa Coin Show because you're going to wake up and it's not going to have any. And you're going to be all upset. And so will I because you won't be there. Anyway, love you guys. Y'all have a great night, and I will be listening in.
All
So
right.
don't talk
Coming
about
up,
me,
Ida.
okay?
Thank you for
Appreciate
coming
it.
up, Miss Ida. We really appreciate you.
Don't be talking about me because I'm still going to be listening.
Oh, we're going to talk all
Oh,
kinds
yeah,
of
yeah.
crap. No.
Did you get down there real quick so we can start talking about you?
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too.
You still there? Did you hear about this girl named Ida? I got to tell you something. You guys aren't going to believe it. She's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
I don't believe it.
There you go. We talked about her. But yeah, Ida is a great person. I forgot to ask her. I think she put Mrs. Coin Crew in charge of seeing if anybody was going to help cover or whatever. I don't know, but I think that's how it's working. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I don't know nothing. But yeah, let's get on the topic of silver and gold. Everybody wants to hear about silver. They want to hear about gold. Have you been buying a lot of silver and gold?
I have.
Well, that's cool.
There you go, J Dog. Thank
Coin
you.
Crew, Mid America Coins, $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I had the hardest time selling gold this Sunday on the auction. 5-gram gold bar went for $7 over melt. And when I auctioned it off, and I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna do no more buying now, Dad. We got to get this much more. Yeah, it was $423, and now it's 5-gram gold bar. That's undermelt now. $430, man. Someone got a deal, didn't they? So is your mic working? Hello?
Yeah, my mic's working fine. I was listening to you.
Oh man. This cold's kicking my bottom. Okay, so this thing is froze or something. I don't know. Maybe no kind of complication. We got our other screen. We had to get a different screen because the other one went haywire and broke. So we went ahead and bought the wire too. Alrighty. So you got your show coming up in June. You're running out of tables. How long before you're going to be out? I mean, are these guys going to miss out or what?
Well, I was hoping to get a few more of you guys from the YouTube channel in so we can still, call it right now. we only got like 3 or 4 tables sold to the YouTube community. And that at this time of year is kind of bad, really.
Yeah, usually we start pushing it in January, but we're going to talk about it tonight, obviously, because we want to get the YouTubers there. We'd hate all the viewers to come and then there not be enough YouTube people there in the first place.
That's right.
But the US Mint's going to be there, and that's going to be cool.
Yeah, we got the U.S. Mint going to be there. We got NGC going to be there. We got Annex going to be there. And we're still waiting for the other 2 graders to pay for their tables before we can actually say they're going to be there.
What 2 grade? Well, we ain't going to say what 2 graders because they didn't pay yet.
Yeah.
So here's Miss
guys, all the grading guys, they've been great this year. I know we've had our ups and downs with our grades of our coins, but they're all trying to do a job. So
yeah, I'm having trouble kicking this cold, and it's like, oh, whole body hurts. And then now we got this Arctic weather coming in, and snow's supposed to be snowing pretty soon tonight. So that's pretty good. As a dealer, when buying 90%, do you usually buy quality, non-worn coins? How much less do you pay for worn, slick coins?
if they're worn and slick, they're going in my scales. We're going to buy them for this.
By weight.
And then we send them off and we melt them down. We don't put them back in our bags.
I don't put them back in the bags. I will send them off and melt them, or I will give them away for free. Is how I get rid of mine. I'd say about half of the ones I buy like that, I give them away. I mean, free silver, man. Who doesn't want free silver, even if it's war? I won't, like Mike, I won't charge somebody for that. I want to put it in the retail bowls. Please begin questions with 3 question marks. Make your questions noticeable. Okay, I hear somebody stomping down the hall. Miss Coin Crew's probably telling me I'm doing something wrong.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I just heard her stomping, and all of a sudden it stopped. Man, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go tonight, guys. So, does anybody got any pertinent questions that they need answered tonight? Because we're going to end up having to cut it off short because I'm really lightheaded. Okay, Against an Army says Star Privy finally shipped. What do you think about those Star Privies, Mike?
I'm not a big fan. I think they overpriced them for how many they minute. And I know a little bit inside on that deal. I know that they wasn't supposed to sell that high. So that's how I feel. I had a company that wound up getting them, wanted me to, buy them and then back them like we always do. But I'm not gonna purchase these this round. I don't agree with it, so I'm out.
Yeah, are the privies, do you feel, I mean, I know some of the privies are pretty cool. Do you feel they're kind of doing too much with all these new privies on coins? I mean, every country.
Well, the one on the Eagle was done with the Gaming Commission, and
gamers, yeah.
It was just kind of not handled the way it was what they thought they would be handled. So,
I mean, it's like
somebody on the way got greedy.
You got different countries that are putting all kinds of privies to limit the coin. Like, oh, this has got a snake privy, there's only 1 million. This has got a frog privy, there's only 1 million. This has got a monkey privy, there's only 1 million. But it's the same million, except for that privy, of 10 different coins. It just seems like the privies are becoming a little excessive.
Well, no, there are some of the places now letting you know how many privy ones are actually stamped. They're breaking that away. In the earlier years, that's what they did, but now they're starting to change it. Like there's a coin out right now, and they only made 500 of them, and they got a privy mark on them, and that's good because now I say, okay, yeah, maybe that does require a premium, but when you make over 500,000 of them, I got a little problem with you
Yeah,
demanding.
the privy's not
big,
much to it.
no,
The star, yeah, there's 500,000 star privy silver eagles.
that's what they did.
That's a lot. That's like a whole new product almost. That's more silver eagles star privies than they make on the proof silver eagles. Proof silver eagles are usually 150 to 250,000 on average. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little
Yeah.
less. So yeah, I think the privies are becoming a little bit excessive. I don't know if you guys like collecting privies. That's something cool, but don't get wrapped up to where you're just paying way too much for it. I mean, do your shopping, do your homework, due diligence, and all that stuff. Make sure you're getting a good deal. But I think the star privies are priced up a little bit too high. Okay, here's AKA 47. Need to shut down a lot of the products and get back to the basics of making bread and butter coins for less. Bread and butter coins. I like that.
There you go.
Yeah, they need to get back to the basics on coins if they're going to, just kind of start with a new type of coin. I like the idea, the way they try to introduce the national park quarters, the state quarters, the women's quarters. Those are great ideas, but I don't know. They just didn't kick off because they were mass produced. I think if they want to make something like that, they should make it like uh like a special coin, not for the normal circulation. If it's, I don't know. I'm having trouble thinking right now. I just think they should pay special tribute to it, not just a whole bunch of them go out in circulation. That's cool. They could do that, but then they should have made a special one for it, like a special proof, kind of like they did with the gold Mercury dime. Maybe for each one of them national park quarters or women quarters, state quarters, they could have made not just a silver proof, but just something special to make it stand out more. But yeah, get back to the basics. I don't know. I like the vintage coins better. What do you like best on coins? What type
Oh,
of?
I like a lot of different coins. I like the flowing hair. I think it's a beautiful coin. The thing I got with the flowing hair on the privy mark is Gracie already put the numbers out. And the bad part is, there's a lot of these guys that went up and over them numbers for these coins. With a price guide out there, it's going to make it hard for them to sell them.
Bringing back the W circulating coins, way to excite the general public. Yeah, that would do. I mean, you need something to excite them, not just a boring run. And I'm not
Excuse
saying
me.
these quarters, these modern quarters since 1998 to now are boring, but outside of 2019, 2020, people weren't really hunting them down like they were trying to find them then. And I think they messed up there too, as they told everybody they were doing them. They should have just put them out there. What do you think about that on the W quarters? You think they should have just put them out there and not even announced they were out there until after they were out?
No, I like the idea of getting the hunt going early.
No, because the same thing would happen again. All the dealers would get them, and none of the public gets them.
Actually, no, there was a lot of public that got them.
I didn't get none, and I was buying.
Well, you're
gold.
not the public, are you?
No, I was the public at my bank trying to get them from my bank, and I never got them. They
We
never got
went through
them.
7 bags and never got one. But guess what? My customers were bringing them into me, selling me some. They were finding them.
Thoughts on presidential dollars? Thanks, Anthony Zappin, for your comment. I thought they have done more with them. He thought they could have done more with them. I think they could have too. What are your thoughts, Mike? Could they have done more with the president's dollars?
I never liked them from the get-go, so I can't.
What could they have done more with them to make them better? What do you think they could have done with them to make them better?
The thing is, they was only doing live presidents, and that's what they're our dead presidents. I'm sorry. And that's what they're supposed to do. It's just that, the coin itself for carrying around change was bulky, and that killed that part. The other thing is and they did this too at the quarters. They issued them out to us dealers in the satin finish, but yet people found out they get them from the bank, so they killed the sets. They was running to the banks getting them, and they wasn't the satin finish ones.
Now, this is an idea. You said they did the presidential dollars, right? And all money, the person has to be dead and to be able to be featured on a coin. Well, see, these president's dollars, couldn't they have passed a special provision to where the sitting president, even though he's alive, could have his presidential dollar while he was in office? Couldn't they do something like
They
that?
probably could have, but it
It's
had
an
to be
elected
voted on.
official. It's not somebody who's just hired in, like the mint director back in the 1800s. Oh, I want to put my face on a 25-cent note. He's not has anything to do with the U.S. Mint. Why can't they pass a special provision? Other countries, they put their king or queen on them while they're current monarch. Why couldn't they do something like that?
Well, they could. I mean, but you got to
yeah.
go through Congress and they got to pass it.
I think that would bring a little bit more excitement to the presidential program, is if the president that was alive, currently serving. I mean, if as soon as he's no longer president, he couldn't be on the coin no more until after he dies. But while he's in president, that should be a special provision. I don't know. And I just shook everything. And he said it would take an act of Congress. Well, that's not happening. It'll never happen because it takes Congress too much time to pass anything. They was talking about putting a woman on the $20 bill in 2020, back in 2004 or 5, and it's now 2024, and there's still not a woman on the $20 bill. Go figure that one out. And they said they were going to do it in 2020. It's been 20 years.
Well, how do you know? We haven't seen no 2020 notes or 2024 notes. It might have already been done, sitting there waiting to be pushed out.
No, they would have been talking about it. I think there are some 2021 notes out. I think I might have seen them. I'm not sure. Like 90% run on old coinage, dimes, quarters, halves would be a hit. Yeah, I bet you we all would like that. They would have to change the denomination of them.
Mm-hmm.
I would like seeing true dope on our pesos. I don't know. It seems like they would do some. They put Harriet Tubman on 6 different commemoratives that didn't sell well. Yes, and they were talking about putting her on a $20 bill for circulation, the 2020 $20 bill, replacing Jackson. But it didn't happen. Anthony Zappin says innovation dollars have some appeal, low mintages for some, but some of the designs are goofy. Yep. A lot of field on some of those. Too much field, not enough details or devices, however you want to say it. I like the older silver Mexico mint. Well, I'm having trouble concentrating, guys, and I do apologize. I'm going to have to probably cut it off here. I do appreciate everybody sticking with us, though, and bearing with me while I'm just not feeling very well. Are you okay, or do you want to keep going, Mike? Or
that's up to you. I mean, if you're not feeling good,
no, I'm not. I feel like I'm about ready to pass out.
We continue this next Tuesday.
Guys, thank you all for coming, and I do apologize for cutting short, but I'm gonna have to get to bed. So we will see you all next time. All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night, everybody.